we starting?
You just don't worry. Tim's going to tell us when this.
Did we start? Make sure my knee.
You guys can talk.
I don't wanna.
Oh, well, I guess we just don't know when the picture lines up and when
Right.
they just hear us say the things.
I think Tim will walk up here and he'll be like, "Hey, Culture Clash. Culture Clash," and then he'll leave it up to us to Culture Clash.
Yeah, to culture.
Oh,
of the
it says
clash.
we're live.
Oh no.
It says we're live.
Okay, I see it. Yeah.
I don't wanna.
Whoa, delay.
I know.
They've been listening this whole time? That's embarrassing.
I know. I've said some really fucked up stuff.
You don't need to swear so much. Be a gentleman.
I did. I instead of saying fucked up shit, I said fucked up.
I think
stuff.
Matt says that they can see us now. Is that true?
Weren't you guys just watching your own screen?
Yeah.
No.
Wait, I could hear it in the background. Aren't
You didn't.
playing it?
No, that was me.
No, but there's
mimicking
still
what I
that
said.
like filler screen on.
We're good?
Oh. Oh, hi. I didn't see you there. Welcome. Welcome.
Hello. Welcome to the Culture Clash live stream.
What is this? 4, 5,
6.
6. I've been paying attention.
Sis.
Nice.
All right.
Correct.
So, yeah. I mean, yeah. Same old, same old. We got some stuff to look at. We got some new reissues as well as some new releases.
Hey, slow down. Introductions. Would you like to tell me what this is doing right here? Who are you? What are you?
So, my name is Damien.
Yeah.
I am a legal citizen of the United States.
Cool, me too.
Just wanted to get that out there before anything else. And this CD here, I actually don't know.
Okay, well, Tim was trying to be nice and flatter our talents and egos.
Oh, that's right. We do that.
So that's your thing, and then that's
this
my
is-
thing.
All right. Yeah. How about this? I'll just say my thing, and then I'll be like, what is this?
Yeah.
So this is my CD for User 927, my band,
Yeah.
and this is an album. With
And it came out this year, right?
It came out this year, so
Cool.
make
so
sure.
maybe John will put it on his best of list because, you know.
I think he did. He also, I think he put Loveland on my best of.
This is him. Is he still dead or is he alive?
I killed him.
Right, but I thought that he was resurrected.
Yeah, then I killed him again.
Okay, cool. So this is Danny and this is John.
Sick. Anyway.
Continuing as the same.
But as I was saying, yeah, User 927, my album Bunny, it's on Spotify as well as many other streaming platforms. It's a cool album because I made it.
Yeah, and then
right-
these are rolling papers that I designed. Yeah.
Tell me more about these.
That's it. I painted something.
It
we
says-
turned it into something, and you can buy it, but you can't because you're not 21.
That's what it says. It says must be 21 plus, and I thought that was like weight, but no, it's age.
Yeah. But yeah, so you know, fun stocking stuffer if you swing that way. So let's get to the albums.
All right, sick. You want me to go first?
Sure.
You wanted me to talk about the big one first.
Well, I think that you're passionate about it, so yeah, let's see what you got.
All right.
So coming out tomorrow.
I can't put this on the listening, but I could probably
Yeah. I
do
can hold
that.
it
Does
if
that
you'd
look
like.
good on the camera?
I can hold it.
So right here we got basically not an encyclopedia, scrapbook. That's right. Sort of scrapbook that details the Source family, which is a commune from the 1970s, hosted by Father Yod. There is a documentary about this whole situation. Believe their name is Jody Weil, or Willie. And basically this is just an entire scrapbook that details documents as well as photos as well as illustrations. It just has straight information. There's no mediation, there's barely any edits. It's just straight, full-on, in sequential order, the events that happened with the family.
It's just a book, no music, right?
No music, yeah.
Okay.
It's very,
But
it's very interesting.
But it's relevant, and I guess you can buy it tomorrow.
One thing I will say though,
Oh, yeah.
and I wanted to point this out, is that the person in charge of this commune, Father Yod, aka James Baker, was an Ohioan.
Oh, right.
He was from Cincinnati, and he founded the first Whole Foods restaurant. And he
Wait,
died
really?
in a yeah,
Whole Foods came from the family?
probably. I maybe made that up. I don't know.
Oh, you probably did, but that would make sense because I know health food nuts like that.
And one
All
thing
right.
I will say is that he died in a hang gliding accident. Moving on.
Because he thought that he could do it. Turns out he couldn't, right?
I mean, he did do it, but he just failed.
Well, he didn't succeed. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. So, I'm trying to learn about this. The Hated by Numero Group album is Best Piece of Shit Volume 4.
You can't say that.
I did. So apparently they're from the DC, Maryland area. Kind of like mid 80s punk-ish influence style. I guess they like Bad Brains, so that's something to know. And something that I read that I thought was really interesting is that they were so pressed to make this album, like personally driven to make it, that they rehearsed everything super quickly, had everything down because they could only afford a super small studio slot of time. And I guess they paid $3.50 an hour for that at the time. So they just like went in, banged it out, and it was done.
And that's how you do it.
And so yeah, so in listening to this, I think the instrumentals kind of are like a precursor to Smashing Pumpkins a little bit, tiny bit. But then the vocals remind me kind of too much of what could be Pearl Jam, and I don't like Pearl Jam. So if it were just instrumentals, I'd be into it.
Yeah, major turn off with the
Moving
vocals.
on. Yeah. Would you like to choose one?
Yeah, let's get into some of the more lighter stuff. Besides talking about the heavier stuff, there was one thing I wanted to bring up that was
the
very
birds?
neat. No, it was.
These are the reissues, though.
Oh, those are the
Let's
reissues.
stick to the
Yeah, we should probably stick to
covers
this.
first.
You know, yeah, let's bring this up because I've had my eye on this cover for a little bit. We got ourselves some Montparnasse. I don't know how to pronounce this. Can you help me?
Let's see here. Montparnasse?
Right here,
Montparnasse? I have a feeling that this is a language that I can't pronounce.
I can't.
But yeah, go ahead.
Well, I
What
can't speak English.
What
so.
have you found out about it? I heard you just learned how to read, actually.
Yeah, I'm learning.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So what can you tell us about this one?
Well, this is a debut album from the aforementioned Montparnasse. Maybe it's
Musique.
Parnasse.
Musique.
Yes.
Yeah.
Live rhythms, traditional and urban Africa meets the program beats of modern Johannesburg. And I mean,
So South Africa plus some Congolese music. And yeah, I'm interested in checking this out. I think there's a lot of variety in African compilations, and I don't know enough.
gotcha. Yeah.
So, yeah.
Usually the world stuff is very interesting.
Oh,
I love
speaking of
digging
world
into it.
stuff, I can talk about. I saw this one, Black Ox Orchestra, which I guess they're from Montreal, a group that is also global music. They bring in a lot of Eastern European influence, and particularly more of Yiddish style, klezmer style,
Hell
and it's kind of like the instrumentals are really like heavy rhythm. The vocals, not totally sure. It just feels like super old world. So I'm interested in listening more. And then so experimental, folksy, jazzy kind of stuff. Something that I found was really cool is that one of the guys back in the 1990s was a part of the Bread and Puppet Theater, which is, do you know about that?
Nope.
Okay, cool. Well, it's this company that started in Vermont, parody kind of the Bread and Circus, Bread and Roses idea. Basically, it's for the labor movement, working class, very anti-capitalist and anti-war. So kind of formed coming out of the like Vietnam War protests a bit. So they do like these big sculptures and paper mache creatures and like create a circus. It's
That's
wild.
nutty.
So this music, we don't know what's going to happen.
Big W for klezmer.
Yeah, and so anyway, this is on 180 gram vinyl.
Ooh,
I
that's
guess.
heavy.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I guess we didn't fully note the Hated. This is on white vinyl.
Oh yeah. This is not on vinyl. This is a book.
That one's a book, yeah.
It's a
And then
book.
what about this one? What is this? I think this is just
I think that's regular.
regular black vinyl.
Normal.
Anyway, what's next for you, Damien?
Let's take a look. Let me see what I can pull up. Okay. I like this album cover. What do we got going on here? Here we got some compilation. A guide to I can't read. A guide to the bird song of Western Africa. So we have another seemed African-inspired compilation here.
But I believe this is instrumental, right?
Yeah, I think this is fully instrumental. It's music inspired by Endangered Birdsong, third album from the Birdsong Project. We got about 10 artists from certain regions that make original tracks using and inspired by the songs of a threatened bird. So kind of taking that sort of like concept album, but it's just like pure feeling rather than about something. I feel like that's
so they
something
like
interesting.
channel the idea of the bird that is endangered of that area and is like, let's create a tribute to this bird, right?
And then it's just a bunch of screaming.
Yeah, this kind of reminds me oddly of that like one Frog Sounds album. I don't know. Anyway,
There's a Frog Sounds album?
not here today. But yeah, this is on green vinyl. It looks like.
Oh, and I'm just getting a word from our
Okay.
sponsor.
Yeah, what's up?
This record is very green because it's 100% PVC free, 100% recycled cardboard, and 70% less CO2 emissions. So, for you cool green people out here, this might be your pick. This might be your pick of the year because of just yeah.
Which is also interesting because green, notoriously back in the day, was the most toxic pigment to make. So everyone using green is like, oh, we love the environment. Actually, it used to destroy the environment.
Green is kind of like. Do you want to talk about one of your heavier ones? Or
I
do you already
could.
did?
No. I have these guys. Yeah, you're right. I have two. I don't really know how to pronounce this.
Pronounce it.
Kek.
Hi, Jeff Schleich.
Kektarak.
Wait, say that again.
Kektarak.
Kektarak.
Kektarak. No, that's not how you say it.
I don't.
Okay, so I have some notes because I'm like, I don't know. Well, here, we have two of their albums, and I'll just
Hell
place
yeah.
this one here and read off of my notes from the other one and then change them out.
Hello,
So
Lizzie.
both of these are on silver vinyl, and yeah, it's Ukrainian black metal. And
Lit.
I did check it out a little bit. Not my thing. However, I can comment on it.
Don't lie, you were jamming out in the back. You heard that one song. It's what was it
No,
called?
the guys sound like goblins, but it's like
that one.
It's basically it's like basically the noise is too condensed for my taste because they do have some really nice instrumental interludes, but then once the vocals hit, it's like if you're afraid of confronting your own shortcomings and get excited by feeling bad about yourself, then you might like this album because it's just one of those things where I feel like
I love feeling bad about myself.
but I feel like they just like didn't it's too compressed sonically for me. So I'm like, where's the space for you to like actually confront your demons? But anyway, this band, I guess that they take inspiration from some Christian principles about like turning your evil into something else, finding inner peace.
Into music.
So into music, which I can get behind, turn it into music, but it's also possible that these guys are fascists, we're not sure. Black metal happens, especially in Eastern Europe.
Right, that's a good
Yeah,
point.
but when I looked up, like, trying to find stuff about them, I was taken to this encyclopedia page that, like, had this all, like, D&D kind of, like, layout style, and it was, like, these, like,
Yeah.
guys in their big armor and stuff. And I
Yeah,
was
black
like,
metal dudes are kind of nerds.
Like, have fun, guys.
Matt, are you a nerd?
It's not for me. Matt doesn't like black metal as much,
One of
but
my least favorite metals.
yeah, least favorite metal.
Yeah,
I would
but
say
that's not answering my question. Are you a nerd?
he's a nerd, but not
yeah,
for this.
Yeah, he
Anyway,
partakes in nerdism.
this, so like I can get into metal. I was very hesitant about getting into metal at first. I like the sludgy, stonery stuff.
Me too.
Not this. Anyway.
Yeah, when it comes to black metal, I mean, I'm gonna make everyone mad at me for a second.
There are people who are gonna like this though. So if this is your thing, come get it. It's fine.
I'll speak on the black metal part. I mean, I'm not much of a metal guy. I try to dabble into it, and from what I've heard of some certain stuff, I really do dig it. John is a huge fan of Burzum.
I was gonna say,
John
I think
is-
John actually might like this.
John is a
but-
huge fan of Burzum and
Oh.
loves that stuff. Do you want to talk about this or me?
I'll talk about this one, but did you want to talk about what's this one? This one?
Ooh!
Yeah.
I would love to talk about this one. Alright! Crest to the crutch!
Whoa. It's time for tea.
Alright, look what we got here. We got ourselves some 90s hardcore punk. Sick.
Okay. What else?
No, we so basically featured bassist Nate Mendel, Foo Fighters, and also Sunny Day Real Estate, which if you know us, us as in me and John Skull here, we're big fans of Sunny Day Real Estate. This album, originally released in 1991, is considered an absolute classic of the hardcore punk genre,
Cool.
and is just waiting to be rediscovered by
on
a
Red
whole
Vinyl.
new generation of punk rockers. All right. Now, are you a punk rockers?
Rocker?
Well,
Punk rocker? I can get into punk sometimes. I am open to hearing punk.
then
And
hell fucking yeah, because this album is for you.
Yeah, and then sometimes I just say, nah, not for me, but I'll listen. Anyway, so I guess is there a guy who was like in the Foo Fighters or something?
Yeah, the bassist.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
He's like really good at bassing, so that's why he's a bassist in a lot of
Cool.
bands.
Remember, the policeman is your friend. That's what it says.
Which is ironic.
So this is what is the name of the band?
Oh, it's Christ on a Crutch.
Christ on a Crutch.
So it's like a disabled Christ of some
And
sort.
crime pays when pigs die. They said it, not us.
I'll say it again.
Okay, fine. All right. I guess so. Yeah. So I'll
Seinfeld.
talk about this one. Yeah, Wale. I used to like his music a lot. So I used to listen to this mixtape a lot. Keep saying Whale, but my name's Wale. That's what they say. That's what they say.
Wale.
Yeah. So, if you don't know much about Wale, find the music video called Chillin', where he's teamed up with Lady Gaga, and
I love Lady Gaga.
I think like he pulls her out of a change purse or something. Like the visuals are kind of crazy. She's just like dancing on his hand, I think.
I had a dream like that, exactly like that last night.
Cool.
So
What
maybe
happens?
it's a premonition.
Who is little? Who
Lady
is-
Gaga.
Oh, okay.
I said exactly, man. It was straight for straight, just like what you just said.
What color was the change purse?
I am not high.
Nope. You can't. You're not 21. Anyway, so yeah. Oh, and this also, the music video, I do have to say, was partially filmed at Bodega in Boston, which is a shop that was like a hot spot back in the
That's
day.
your spot, though, right?
Hot spot back in the day.
Hell
Shout
yeah.
out Oliver, Ricky, etc. You're not watching this. That's fine.
Shout out Jerry Seinfeld.
Jerry Seinfeld. So there was a Complex magazine like YouTube clip where Jerry and Wale were just like in a diner chatting about this stuff. Now Jerry is a hype beast, I guess.
Does he have a?
It's the same thing.
Does he have a 17-year-old girlfriend or wife?
He did back in the day. Yeah, now his kids are older than that, but
Do they know that?
they probably do. Anyway, anytime you listen to this, Wale, this is more about nothing. Really cool little skits and bits, which I didn't even realize until I actually watched Seinfeld after listening to this. And I was like, oh yeah, that was on the album.
Hell yeah.
And Maybach music. Yeah. This is for you?
I'll take a look at this. Okay, we got Yuma.
Is that Yuma?
Yuma. Self-titled. I'm gonna burp. Don't look. Okay. So Yuma is the 2012 self-titled international debut album from Malaysian artist, singer-songwriter
Yuma.
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 The album was her first ever U.S. release, which is cool. Anything you want to say about that? That's
I don't know. I mean, it is on baby blue wax. I like the simplicity of the visual.
Have you listened to Yuma?
I have not.
Okay.
I would imagine something like a very kind of melodic, almost R&B-ish,
For
but
some-
maybe totally not.
For some weird reasons, I had it in my head that you were into Yuma. I don't know
No.
where I got that information from.
You know what? Honestly, I maybe have heard of her music.
I'm gonna sit like how I was sitting before.
Wow, that was a fluid transition.
You wanna try? Oh,
Not as well, but
No. That's a lot better than I was expecting.
yeah, my spine's getting stronger. Anyway, so yeah, I don't know. That's cool. I feel like if you like pop, you might like this, just based off of
If you
the
like
visual.
Malaysia, you might like this.
But maybe it's more folksy. Who knows?
All right, sick.
And
Hell
then
yeah.
before all of the we have two more before reissues. This one actually looks really interesting to me, so I will listen. This is Soul Song. I don't know how to pronounce the title of the album because it's QXN948S, whatever that means. But yeah, it's more of like electronic, experimental kind of arrangements. So I would imagine kind of ambient music. And this, I believe, is on orange vinyl. So if you're looking for something a little
Where my beach been at?
spacey in your head,
I'm trying to find my
yeah,
beach
did you
boy.
lose them? They're right here.
I can't read.
There you go.
All right, this is another one that Tim specifically profiled me to talk about.
Yeah, because you love them, right?
Well,
Aren't they your favorite?
Yeah, well, also Tim likes profiling me.
He does. Well, he profiles everybody, but I think it's out of love. Yeah.
I
Okay.
Get it in there, help!
All right.
All right, here we got
what we
Sail
got?
on Sailor Moon.
So why would Tim say look into this one? What do you think?
Well, I think it's because he knows that I am a big beach boy. And just
You're a big beach boy.
yeah.
Yeah.
Did I say something wrong there?
Which beach is your favorite? Have you been to multiple beaches? Have you been to the ocean ever?
I hate the ocean. But that's why I love the Beach Boys,
You're-
is because Brian Wilson didn't like the beach either. He
Really?
just liked writing.
You're just making this up.
I'm not making. No, okay, all right. This, before we do that thing where I think I'm lying, I'm not, because
You've convinced yourself that you're
No,
lying.
This is a real fact. Brian Wilson was not a big fan of like cars or like girls and like the beach.
He didn't
and-
like girls. Yeah,
You
okay.
can tell, but like.
They actually probably did scare him. He's like, oh, that girl.
Yeah, the only reason that they like wrote songs about that kind of stuff is because Dennis Wilson, the drummer, was the only real Beach Boy, and he kind of just gave them the idea, like, hey, we should probably write about surfing and
Let's
whatnot.
make this a thing.
And then Brian
we can
Wilson,
get girls.
Brian Wilson, being awesome, took that advice, and so that's why I connect a lot with Brian Wilson, is because I also hate the beach. But
So you're the guy who's like on the beach in just like 5 sweaters, right?
actually, I did wear a sweater to the beach. This is a true story. Last year, my family.
Don't look at me.
Yeah, no, this is awful. Last year, we took a trip to Hilton Head Island.
Heard of it, yeah.
And I didn't think about it, but I was wearing my sweater, and it was like 85, 90 degrees, so
Stifling
it was
hot.
definitely hot, but I was like pretty defiant. Whoa, that's a shiny car.
Yeah, ooh, big rims. Okay.
Point is,
anyway.
I wore my sweater to the beach, and I immediately had to go back and change because my parents thought this was weird. Point is,
Yeah.
here
So
we
Beach
have
Boys.
some Beach Boy
Sail
new
on
release.
Sailor, 1972.
It's a little deluxe little thingy that comes with 2 LPs as well as an EP, so that's like a lip.
7-inch, yeah.
A
A
lip,
lap.
lip, lip, lip.
Yeah, do we know any of these songs?
No.
Uh,
Point is that these songs
I
were
don't think
recorded in Holland, and these are the Holland versions of these songs, and they're all remixed, remastered. This would be
Ooh,
awesome to listen
with
to.
extensive liner
Um,
notes.
Charles Manson did some stuff with Dennis Wilson.
Okay. California, baby.
Okay, I think we're ready to move on to other stuff.
Final one. This is new releases, not reissues. We've got
Beach
Christmas
Haters
here.
Unite. Hell yeah, Lizzie.
Joel Patterson, Hi-Fi Christmas Guitar. That's what? Is this the Weezer guy? What do you think?
That's not Weezer. That's not Weezer.
This is not Rivers Cuomo.
I've become known as the Weezer guy.
All right. So, anything else to note? It's on green vinyl. You have anything to say? Christmas?
This isn't the Weezer guy. That's what I'm gonna say.
No, I know. I'm sorry I set you off on that.
I know. I think I'm mad.
All right, we've got reissues now. We do have one other Christmas
That's not
reissue.
Christmas.
That's not Christmas. Where is it? Didn't we have another one that was Christmas?
No, right here. Right here, we got a
Yeah.
Christmas reissue
Yeah.
of Creed.
Yeah, so Creed is really actually good for any occasion,
One of my
any
favorite
time of
bands.
day, every mood. Whenever you like really just need to pacify those thoughts in your head, just turn on some Creed.
I get the taste of alcohol in my mouth every time I think about bands like these.
Is that no, that was Nickelback. It was like at the bottom of every bottle. That's
They're-
Nickelback.
no, they were-
isn't
they were
it?
like-
Yeah. That's Nickelback.
Nickelback
yeah.
was
Same
also
thing in
like-
my head. Okay.
Look at this fool!
Yeah, that's Nickelback. Hey, we're focusing on Creed. Okay?
Sorry, I got distracted.
The album that began the career of one of the biggest selling artists of all time.
Holy shucks.
I don't know these songs, so that's all I gotta say.
So that's probably a lie. Point is,
'Cause I know every
Creed
successful
is a
album.
very good band. I'm a big fan of John Contos before he died again.
John Toast.
John Toast
Yeah.
John Toes was a very big fan of Creed, and if you come to the store and see him, he will just talk your head off about Creed, and it's excellent.
So be sure to engage in conversation with him about his favorite band. Yeah.
And he will tell you his address.
No. Would you like to choose another? Do you like these guys?
I'll do the King Glizzy and the Lizard
Glizzy?
So we got 2 reissues here. I will say this. I know. Lately we've been on the silly.
Take that off and post it. Your notes.
That's not my note. Whoever put this on the front.
That's what I said. I was like, stop putting them on the front. Hey, but now we need to read that.
We don't need it because I'm
okay.
smart.
Yeah, you're gonna.
Point
say.
is, we got 2 King Gizzard reissues right here, all right? And we got this one, and I'm actually happy to talk about Paper Mache Dream Balloon because I actually kind of enjoy this album. It's a very
Tell us more.
acoustic sort of sounding album. There's flutes on this, and I fucking love flutes in music.
Do you
And
think Lizzo would guest?
huh?
Do you think Lizzo would guest spot on an album? For
She
that?
is.
Oh, okay, cool.
On this one specifically. And then over here is another King Gizzard album I don't care about. And so but I mainly just want to talk about this one because I'm a real big fan of this one in particular.
That one, which is Paper Mache Dream
Balloon.
Balloon. Is it?
It's cute.
I was gonna say, is it color vinyl? We don't know.
I also love the album cover.
Mango wave colored vinyl. That's what it says.
Yeah, so if
So
you're
it looks like a circus.
so if you're a
wanna see
good
this one?
if you're a big Glizzard fan, can we pull this one out of the package? real quick?
You already did, so.
Oh.
I guess this is what it looks like. Don't tell anybody.
Yeah, tell me about it.
Okay.
This one I actually have not listened to, so it's probably good. I don't know.
Do we know if it has any fun vinyl stuff?
It's got this cardboard.
Okay, well, we're not even gonna check for you. It'll be a mystery. Just kidding, I need to know. Well,
Just don't tell anyone.
don't tell anyone.
It'll be our little secret.
Okay. Oh yeah, oh that's cool. Okay, so it is on a kind of blue wavy
Hey,
variant. Anyway.
What Sid meant to say is
it
that
back,
this is
put
a
it back.
black vinyl.
Yeah, totally plain. Okay, so I...
Is that it?
Yeah,
Yes!
I like Habibi. I don't know too much about them, but what I've heard I like. So this is a reissue plus a 7-inch, and this is self-titled. So I guess this was their debut album, I think. But they're like a grungy girl band, kind of 60s.
Girl Garage album.
Garage. But yeah, 60s kind of surfery, Middle East, whatnot. It sounds good. So yeah, we'll be playing that. Oh, on Cardamom Garden. Oh no, just kidding. That's not the kind of vinyl. I was like, what color vinyl is that?
What?
No, that was the EP. But it does say color edition, so I don't fully know. I think it's a red and yellow mix.
It's gonna be good. Do you want me to talk about this one?
Yeah, please do.
Okay.
Here you go.
Look, hey, wait. What do we have here, Culture Clasher viewers? We found it. We finally found it after 1,000 episodes. It's the One Piece. I know we've been all itching to finally find it, and we did.
I don't have lice.
Yeah, you have lice. That's why you're wearing a hat. Point is, we got the One Piece soundtrack, OST, and if you guys are a big fan of this anime, you know for a fact that it's kind of, I wouldn't say clowned on, but it's definitely known for the fact that it has a million episodes. I have seen a couple episodes of One Piece. It's about the ocean, so I hate it. And yeah, I mean, with an anime, I mean the music's bound to be all up in your biz.
Red and blue mixture on vinyl.
Yeah, and I mean just look at him. He's having a good time.
Sure.
You seen this anime?
No,
What's your favorite anime?
don't have one.
Okay.
I did actually watch one. I don't know. I think it was anime. I don't know the difference between anime and manga, but
Tell me.
there it was like
Well,
a-
manga is the written form. It's like the graphic novels.
No.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, well, anyway, I did watch a couple of episodes of this one about like these kids in a school.
Corpse Party.
No, they were training for something. I think it was jujitsu. No, it wasn't.
Jujutsu
What was
Kaisen?
it? I don't know. It was something interesting, and then I stopped
I don't
watching
even
because
like
I was
anime. I
no
don't like
longer
it.
interested in the person that I watched it for. So,
There's a handful of good ones. I mean,
okay, we each get one left. Which one would you like?
I think I want to talk of. I can't read.
Well, we established that in the beginning.
Blue. I
Blue.
want the blue, but it has yellow vinyl. What?
Okay.
That's ridiculous. All right,
about
right
it.
here we got
Tell us.
Soul album. Bob Marley and the Wailers, Soul Revolution, 1971 Roots album, produced by Lee Perry.
Oh,
and it
cool.
says here on the front that it's a yellow vinyl. Ain't that?
Oh, wow.
Ain't that a kick in the head?
Cool.
Sick.
So, yeah, seems fun. Something to maybe partner with this that you can't have.
Good point. I can't have this.
No. And then this one is Solomon Burke, Don't Give Up on Me. I appreciate his honesty and his vulnerability for that title. This is on red vinyl, and it's like a 60s, 70s soul singer kind of thing. It looks like it was a reissue from 2002 maybe. So there's some so it's covers. So he is doing a nice rendition of you got Van Morrison.
What?
Yeah, you've got Elvis Costello, Bob Dylan, some people, and other people.
That's
Tom
crazy.
Waits. So yeah, if you like those artists and you want to hear his version, give it a try.
Great. Is that did we do
20th anniversary edition. Yeah, I was right. Okay,
I'm not
cool.
even 20. That's crazy.
Yeah. Oh, and with photos from the recording session and liner notes.
I would love that.
So, well, maybe if you're good, you can get it for Christmas. So, tell your father. Anyway, so is there something else, anything else to note? Anything else to say? Questions?
Point
answers?
is
Yeah.
that everyone, it's great. It's
Thanks.
getting there. It's getting the Christmas time.
Thanks
all right.
for tuning
Or-
in.
or
We've got a whole
Kwanzaa or Hanukkah.
section of
Yeah, we have
holiday
plenty of more
albums.
Christmas albums as well as Christmas CDs and tapes right over here,
In the middle
just to the
room.
left of us in our budget room. And
Budget room.
if you're in the holiday spirit, which
Are you? Yeah.
yeah, you should definitely take a gander at that, and then buy some rolling papers if you're 21 with
That's
ID.
right.
If
with
you're
ID, gotta scan the ID.
You-
But yeah, also like lots of cool merch and small gift ideas. We can also put together packages for you. You know, curates kind of thing style. So yeah, let us know what you're into, and we can make you some bundles for the bundles of joy in your life. Yeah.
I only have 2.
Okay. Okay. Is that it? I think.
I think we're good. Does Tim have anything else he wants to say?
Hey Tim.
Tim!
Tim. Tim.
Show some respect.
Caw-caw! Hi, Tim. Would you like to come here and tell us cool stuff?
Close it out.
Hey, he came! I called him. Yeah, it's Tim Man right here, Tim.
Hey, Tim.
I brought some almond milk.
I'll move this for your almond nod.
Hey, thanks.
Yeah.
Stand to the left a little bit.
Stage
There
right.
you go. That right
I
there.
knew what he meant.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what? We'll bury this at the end, but just want to send a thank you to everybody who came out this weekend. Black Friday morning certainly didn't feel that dark. A lot of super nice people that we got to see throughout the day. We really appreciate that. And as well, as Black Friday has evolved in this thing where if we don't have the thing you're looking for on the day, many people that we've seen this week, we're happy to tell you that we were able to acquire and get them the pieces they were looking for that we didn't have on Friday morning. So that's what we like to do at a record store is get the people what they want. But again, thanks for everybody for the support that day and on Small Business Saturday. And for those of you that worked with our Leaf and Seed cross promotions, look for more of that through December because we love their food.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of the Leaf and Seed now.
I like the loaded fries.
Well, the loaded fries, but I also had a chicken sandwich.
You have to pronounce it because you didn't
Chicken.
know it was not chicken.
I didn't know it was not chicken. I thought it would be
Amazing, and
Whenever
that's
it's
how good
spelled
they are.
wrong, whenever chicken or is spelled weirdly,
It's vegan.
It's
Yeah.
weird.
or you're at a restaurant run by illiterates.
Or I can't read normally. We've
said
established this. This
and
is
that's
lore.
okay. You can sound it out. You can draw it. You can pick up a record and speak through music. Just let us know. We'll
Draw
help
us a
you.
picture in the comments.
You know what? I'm gonna make an album that's just entirely comprised of Braille.
Genius.
Rihanna already has Braille on the
Well, am
cover
I
of
Rihanna?
Anti. Huh?
Time will tell.
Yeah, time will.
Okay.
All right. Have a good night, everyone.
Let us know if Damien's Rihanna.
Damian.
Damian.
I can't read,
Damiana.
and they keep bringing this up.